Yes, I was just reviewing the previous video that I put out there, and I made a mistake. Andrew Jackson. It wasn't Andrew Jackson. I meant to say Andrew Young, the former United Nations ambassador and also the mayor of Atlanta. So disregard Andrew Jackson. I meant to say Andrew Young. And I put this video out there, and already I'm being called a racist. So whoever thinks I'm a racist, would they please explain to me why am I a racist? Uh, I hold some strong views against Fox News. Uh, I feel they're biased. They're a bunch of right wing idiots, and I just don't care for Fox News. I don't care for them. Uh, I don't understand how are they suddenly experts on minority issues. You know, what makes you an expert on minority issues? You know, what here you are, you're a reporter. You've been spoon-fed your entire life. And then you're going to sit there and you're going to tell a black guy or a Latino or whoever what it's like to live in the United States. You're not qualified to go there. That is out of your area of expertise. You don't have the expertise to sit there and try to tell me what it's like to live in the U.S. So Fox News, you're not happening. And I think that anybody that watches Fox News, I don't know, something's got to be wrong with you because Fox News is one of the media outlets that got us in this mess that we're in Iraq, because they pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed for that mess over there. They were just every night, oh yeah, WMDs, WMDs, and just I don't have no time for Fox News. Anyway, as you guys notice, I'm a little calmer now. But to get back to what I was talking about, I truly feel that the U.S. is the land of opportunity, and we just need to step up to the plate. And I'm not a racist, but I'm just addressing Black America. I know that the U.S. is a melting pot, somewhat, but I am addressing Black America because it's the land of opportunity, but because of this is a very complicated issue, so I don't want to sound too simplistic, but I feel that a lot of opportunities that are available in the U.S., the black population is not taking those opportunities. They're not participating in what the U.S. has to offer. Something else that concerns me is, as I have mentioned this morning, I live outside of the United States. So I'm looking at the U.S. from the outside looking in. I don't live there. So another issue I have with some of the stats concerning blacks. For instance, I just saw something a month ago that 48% of black teenagers from the age of 14 to 19, they have some type of STD. That's alarming. The number for whites is only 20%. Okay, this is a stat from a few years back. African Americans make up 13.5% of the population, and 55% of children born out of wedlock are born to African American mothers. So that right there, to me, those are some high numbers. So this is not even a racial issue. It's me, okay, as a black person speaking to black people and pointing out things that I feel is some of the reasons why we are at the bottom in so many different categories. And anybody wants to challenge me on that, just go online and do a search. Education, single mother homes, and all of this stuff, we are at the bottom. So anyway, this is not even a racial issue. I mean, I'm not even gonna call Fox racist. I'm gonna call Fox uninformed. I'm gonna call Fox just, they don't know what they're talking about. It's like me here, like I said this morning, it's like me telling a female what it's like to give birth. You know, I don't know anything about giving birth. I'm not a female. You know, and that's what they try to do. You listen to these guys, and it's like, you know, I ask myself, you gotta be kidding me. You know, how are you this Hannity guy? You know, this guy, what's his deal? You know, suddenly he's an expert on black issues. You know, he's an expert on what it's like to live in the United States as a black person. You know, these guys, you know. When I first started watching Fox a few years ago, I really liked Bill O'Reilly because he used to really go after the big fat cats. But then, I don't know, somewhere he made a wrong turn, and he's just like all the other guys, and I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Fox. I don't even watch that crap. Anyway, let me see what else. Yeah, you know, just let's educate those kids. Let's educate those kids, you know, because a lot of the foreign groups that came to the U.S., if you look at the Chinese, they came in the 1840s, 1850s. Those people, they came in, they were railroad workers, and they educated their kids. A lot of the Koreans that came in after the Korean War, in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even now, a lot of the Koreans, they came in, they were involved in the hair care products. They all had stores, even now. As a matter of fact, they dominate the hair care, the black hair care products is being dominated by the Koreans. But what these guys do is they start in the hair care product business. But then their kids, they're not in the business. Their kids are the lawyers, the doctors, you know, the computer scientists. You know, so basically what they do is every generation is elevated. You know, the grandfather, the son does better than the father. Then the grandkid does better than his dad. On and on and on. And you have an elevation of every family. So that's how it works. And I think that's what we should start doing as blacks. We should start putting an emphasis on education. Let me say something about this education issue. I am well aware that college is not for everybody. Okay? When I use the word education, I speak of education as college and also a technical school. You know, somebody that's a certified electrician, certified plumber. I have a cousin, he's a BMW certified mechanic. He's got a six-figure income. So when I mean education, I don't mean strictly pounding the books. I also mean technical school. You know, a computer technician, a lab technician. You know, get them ready to have a career. Not just a job, a career. You know, so you could do something that you like, you can do something that's fulfilling, and you can do something where, you know, after 30, 35, 40 years, you can retire and have a decent life. And I like to address this to black men in the U.S., okay? I don't dog you guys out, I'm a black man. You know, you guys need to start stepping up and take responsibility for those kids. You know, the amount of black men that are not in the lives of black babies, it's astonishing. I don't know the exact number on the top of my head, but the number is astonishing, guys. When you have these kids, you gotta take care of these kids. You gotta step up to the plate. Pay the child support. Spend some time with those kids. And if you don't want the responsibility of being a father, do what I did. I had fun out there, but I always protected myself. I didn't get anybody pregnant because I didn't want that type of responsibility. It's okay to have fun, but just make sure that you wear protection and you don't get too, you know, you're not 25 years old and you have 6 or 7 different babies mamas. And you have 6 or 7 kids that are living in poverty on welfare. You know, that's just not right. Have fun, you know. Go out there and do what you gotta do, but just make sure you wear protection. Don't get anybody pregnant. And if you do get somebody pregnant, you need to step up to the plate and be a man. Because you can't call yourself a man if you're not taking care of your kid or your kids. You know, so once again, you know, I'm calmer now, but I still feel strongly about this issue. Peace out, and let's go out there and kick some butt. Love you guys.